Hello and welcome back to Vulcan. I'm Mick. We're playing Stationeers. And yes, we're back. And look at that view. I've not really stopped to have a look out the window. Damn, that's awesome. Still a bit dark. It'd be nice if the ground was a bit light, as you can see. But it is a very, very pretty view we've got there. Not much if you like trees. And it's not very good. Right. But we're back and we're going to have another shot at our survival. I was pretty sure our water was going up. It is daytime. It is daytime. So yeah, we're worried about it not going up, so I'll just drink a heap of it. But I got to do that anyway, so yeah, get over it. So we've got that there. Now I did find a problem with my printer code. Now it has been dumping out a heap of random. Well, it's always done that. It's always spat out things. I've never been able to figure out why. But I have been having a bit of a play around with it, and I have found it. So if we go on to here, that is iron, copper, gold. Is that the one we have? 4034. You might be the one we want. Go, import you. Right. Yeah, you're the one that's got the steel and silicon extra things on it. Now, what I have been doing is once it actually orders an ingot, it won't order any more until it arrives, which is check ingot arrives. So it's looking at the printer import count and seeing if it has arrived. And if it has arrived, it can clear the ingot that's asked for and ask for another one. But I'm also using the printer counter to count the number of things that's printed out. And as soon as you switch this thing off, it'll reset the counter. It's okay here, but while you're printing, the counter's going up. So the first time it actually orders an ingot, it'll count it. It'll say if the import counter is greater than 0, it's arrived. But the second ingot it orders, see, that doesn't get reset until the machine stops. So the second ingot it orders comes down to here and says, is the import count greater than 0? Yes, it is, from the last time. So it clears the ingot, but it hasn't arrived yet, so the printer still needs it, and it orders another one. Does it again, orders another one, and another one. So we get a heap of crap coming out that you don't want. So that's a problem there. I'm using the same printer counter to count two different things, and I can't reset it independently. So I'm going to have to change that counter to be its own. So I guess I shall have a import count. Import count to 12. That'll be fine. No. Import count, I'll just call it the old one because we're going to have to compare it between loops and loops. So it would be the old import. Right, so that's the one it was from the previous one. So what we're going to have to do is come down here. So it loads the import count, and we shall say branch greater than so if it branches, so if greater than, it means it has arrived. So if it's less than or equal to, no, less or equal, there we go. So branch less or equal, if R0 is less or equal than old ingot, not ingot, import. Alright, skip the next line. So if it hasn't, if nothing else has come in, skip the next line. Right. So we don't clear it. But what we've got to do is now say move into the old import R0. So if it has increased, we can clear the ingot and make sure we remember now that it has increased. So the next time around, it knows it hasn't increased and doesn't clear the ingot. So that should create a separate counter which is not using the printer counter, and that'll allow us to do that. Right, so that should work. Boop, into there. You're not giving me an error, so let's just give everybody that. Boop, we've all got it. So you're already ordering stuff. Now if I, oops. Okay, I might need to make another stacker. So now if I make something such as a wall, if I close that up, stop asking for stuff. Oh, you're still asking for stuff, okay. Make sure you've got some steel now. Oh, nice shot. You've definitely got steel in there. So stop asking. And you're still looking for steel. Right. So if I close that up, it should send the one steel. And now if I start printing, as soon as I print that first one, it'll want more steel. So the silicon has arrived, it has ordered more steel. Now it's the second thing it's ordered while I've been printing. So that one would have previously dumped a heap of crap out of here. But as we can see, it has only sent the one ingot. It has just dispensed the one gold as the next one has done out. Did it get the gold? Oh, we've got a short stack of gold, so let's ask for another stack of gold. Fair enough. There's the copper, right. So that is now not getting out a heap of crap there. So I think that one is fixed. Now that's a problem that's been bugging me for a long time. I've not been able to find it. I mean, before it only used to order ingots when it ran out of stuff, so the machine stopped and it wasn't a big problem. But now that it orders stuff on the fly and it keeps going, it's been a problem. But not anymore. Found it, fixed it, yeah baby. Put that in the rest of the pile. Now I've done a bit of mining, so we got some crap there to actually smelt in the new furnace, but we've got a little bit more to do with this old furnace. Now, get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way. Now I wanted to put in, I want to put up another one of them to show me what's in the waste tank, because I've got no idea what's in the waste tank at the moment. So I shall need a console. Where are you? One of them. Yep. A gas doodad. One of them. And a logic switch. One of them. Because that'll be a purge. And I guess I'll need a volume pump to hook up as a purge pump. Yep, one will be fine. Now, yeah, I did fix that up. That's all right. Don't panic. So now if I put the display up there, I can put a chip there. Should be good. Maybe a stacker for you might be handy. Stacker. One of them will be nice. So my chip, I want a switch. I can put there. I'll hook it to the green cable. So that'll be fine there. Do I have some glass? I'll put you somewhere else. I don't have any glass. Well, that sucks. Take you. Right, so I'll need to lift up the floor, which is safe to do. Yes, it is. Got green cables. There we go. I can put you. I just need to hook up the output. I don't need to worry about the input. Cutters. There we go. Right, so that'll hook you up if I can grab a sheet of glass. That'll be handy. Now, if I have the waste tank connected, which I probably don't, knowing me. Gold tank gas sensor. I do not. Well, you can wait then. Stacker. Yeah, that'll do. Put you there. I shall need some yellow cable, because I can't use the wrong colour, because that's just silly. Cutters. Here we go. So that should be that. Oop. You. So I need to hook up the tank and stuff. What else do I need? Let's just switch you on so that I can use the you. Tidy that up. And nice. Boop. Oh, two. Well done. Okay, near enough. There we go. You're restacked. You machines are all working now. I'm confident that you are doing the right thing, so as I can now quite comfortably hook you up to order what you want from over here. I'll need to hook you up to a storage and sorter system, and then you can order what you want, and you can order what you want, and we'll all be good. By the time I've done all that, I'll have everything built and I won't need to build them. Yep, that's the way to do it. Right, now we were just getting started with our what are you? I see housing. You were the I think you were the burner, weren't you? You're just an IC housing. Right, import, edit. You are the combustor. Right, let's actually label some of these things. You are the compost. buster housing. So you should be the tank housing. You are the furnace housing. Although you're on a different circuit, so it doesn't really matter. Right. Now we were having a look at the tanks. Import, edit. Right. Now it was picked up here. I did define that and then type it in. So cold temp. I typed that in there so it makes it define it, and I want to change it later. I just got to change it here, and it changes it everywhere in the code. And I didn't do that because I'm stupid. That would have been interesting later on. Right, now, so what I've done here is switched on our cooler if it wants to cool it, and switched on the heater if it needs to heat it, which we find it was doing over here. So it is cooled down our cooler, but now it's just cooling and heating. We want to add more pressure. Now we want to get our pressure from the waste tank, which I will put a thingo on when I hook it up. But in the meantime, what I can do is just say I have our hot and cold pumps which come from the waste tank into the other tank, into the hot and cold tank. So we should just need to put on a vent when they're when it's in the right temperature and pressure. So I shall load into R0 from the hot tank the temperature. So if the hot tank is hot enough, we'll just add more to it. So we shall set greater than. So if the temperature in the hot tank is greater than the hot temperature, we're good. We also want to check the pressure because I don't want to overpressurize it and blow my base up. So load into R1 from the hot tank the pressure, and I shall set less than. So if the temperature or pressure is less than max pressure, which is 20 megapascals, we named up the top, we can then say, so if both of them are true, so I have to AND R0 and 01, so both of them are true, I can save to the hot pump on R0. So if it's not maximum pressure and it's not too cold, start pumping more into it. That should be right. So I can do the same with the cold tank. So load into R0 from the cold tank temperature. Set. Now this time we have a minimum temperature, so we want to only add more when it is cold enough. So set less than. So the temperature is less than the minimum temperature. R0 if cold temp. And once again pressure, load into R1 from the cold tank. Pressure. And once again, same thing. Copy, paste. Right, so if it's less than the maximum pressure, and it is cold enough, add some more to it. And once again, both of them have got to be true, and we can save to the cold pump on R0. Right, so those two should top up the tanks from the waste tank. Now, of course, this one for the cold tank, I can just blow in a heap of gas from the atmosphere at night and pressurize that, but that'll make the tank mostly hydrogen. And my furnace code requires that you've got pretty much the same mix of gas in all the tanks, otherwise the temperature calculations don't work properly. So I don't really want to do that, so we'll get whatever gas comes in the tank and we'll just work around the same gas. It'll make it a little bit smoother to run. So we have that, and that should do our tanks. So I'll export that, chuck you into there. You're good. We have Okay, so cold tank's going up because that one is below the minimum temperature. That one is not hot enough still because I haven't enclosed the burner, so it's not getting hot enough, so it is not adding any more. Right, so that means I'm going to go outside and finish off the burner. Right, good. So you're the green cable I've got to hook that up to. And what else do we need? I've got my roof, I got some pipes. I'll need some pipes. There's some pipes. Very good. And yeah. And do I need power? Well, I'll take that just in case. Right, yeah, let's go outside and do this then. And boop. Ah, nice. Need to re-poop you lot. Poop you, and poop you. It'd be nice if Harvey actually had a way of actually doing his own pooping. Oh, you have done it. Okay, sorry, my bad. So we are coming along here. 400 kilopascals, 4,000. You're good. Oh, I've run out of that again, have I? Damn it. Okay, so I need to do some more trade and do that. Fair enough. We shall do that. Boop. You. I should take one of you. Not that I really need you. I should take one of you, because I do need you. And I shall empty that one.
Temperature high.
Right. Now we're good to go again. That's all I needed. Close you. You don't live in a tent. Right. Balls, I probably don't need them, but I'll take them anywhere. You're kind of in the way now, aren't you? There we go, that's much neater. Yeah, why not? Right, now, we're going outside. I did hook that up last time, didn't I? I did. We're good. I got room in there for a health and safety warning sign. I'm fine. Nothing ever goes wrong. There's nothing all bad health and safety about that. Now, yeah, I did have a comment about closing the tunnels off last time, but they do tend to overheat if you just leave them isolated without any ventilation. So it's probably not ideal. I could vacuum them out, but then I have to put in a system to do that. I'm too lazy. So I might put a door on there so I can at least close the door and make it look tidy. If I've used an interior door, that one has ventilation in it. Maybe keep that one just inside there, just in case I want to close it off for an emergency. I should put an automatic one on there for an emergency, shouldn't I? Yeah. Oh well, what emergency? Nothing ever goes wrong. It's fine. Now, did I have some glass out here? I did have glass out here, so we can close that up. So we're good. You are up to pressure and oxygen. We're good. So I can close you up and vent you out. You're doing your thing, sucking in as you need. You are doing your thing. So now I should be able to just close you up and switch you on. So I don't want to blow out the room as it heats up. And we should be good. Right, now I think I might have done a bit of a boo-boo with this hot water, because I'm taking this all in, I'm cooling it down, and then bumping it into the fertiliser machine. The fertiliser machine doesn't need cold water, so I'm just cooling it down for no reason. So I should probably divert that, or pull the run this pipe over to the composter, and disconnect that from the interior line, and use that. So that one might save me having to cool down as much. Right, so now we're heating up, right? So that should be heating up now. You're going good. Oh, you will heat up. Probably give you a little bit more curry on that one. Right, so now you're heating up. Once you reach 2000 Kelvin, the volume pump there should come on. Now I had to hook you up as a tank. Do I have more cables? I do. Put you there. I need you to be green. No, go back. You can go to there, you can go to there, and I can pick you up. Damn this stupid two hands thing. Although mind you, the whole program is, with this two hands nonsense, the whole program is nicely set up to be used in VR. And with all the optimizations they've done, with less processing draw, could they do it in VR? That'd be pretty cool. There we go. So we're adding more gas now. That one has shut off because it has reached temperature. And as it blows more cold gas in from here, that'll have to switch on again every now and then. There we go. Ticky, 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 ticky. Nice. All done. So now nope. You've got bugger all in there. Okay. So I might have to give you something a little bit better than that. Your waste tank. Try that one. Right. So you are good. How are you doing? Oh, no, we don't need to suck it to a vacuum, but that'll be good. That won't explode. Right. So you're up to 3000 degrees. You're nice. Oh, okay. Right, is that going to be a problem? Right, this part here is heating up more than the tank. Now if the tank is inflated to 20 megapascals and that gets pushed out to 20 megapascals, then it heats up. Will that reach bursting point of that pipe? Because if I'm not drawing it out through the pump, it's got no way of getting out of there. So I shall need, yeah, crap. I'm going to stop that because that's getting heat. Okay, so if I put the pump on the other side of the heat exchanger, so then that won't be getting heated unless that pump is on. So that should never overheat, and this should never overheat. Right. That's awkward. Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that? I think I can. So I'm going to have to take you away, which will cause an error in my program. So I need to switch you off, and switch you off. Now you can quite happily keep going. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about it. It might not be a problem, but yeah, it might be. So, okay, this is going to take a bit. So if I take you out, so I won't need you. I guess I'll pull those windows out again. You can go away. So now I have to pull it out to match that one because that's just silly not to. So you need to take out you. Where'd that go? There you are. Come here. You boop. That was my overpressure pipe, wasn't it? Not an issue at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to have to take out that as well. You can't go there, you. Right, if you're there, do these things hold any gas? I can't get a reading on it, but let's just pull it apart just in case. Right, now if I put you back, boop, there we go. Now, Pinky, let's deal with you because you're pretty easy. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop. Now you will have a direct connection which is always on. The other side will need to be awkward. So you've got to hook up to the hydrogen. I shall need a vent, you in, vent, in and out, maybe on the back wall. So you're coming out. I shall blow out, yes. Which way is that facing? So yeah, you'll be drawing out of that. So if you're coming down, the one-way valve can go back in. Where's the cables? What's over there? I can put you... Now I want to blow you into that. And a one-way valve coming out of it. Right, so it wants to go up. No, try up. There we go. Right, so if I put you there, you can blow up into that. I shall have a one-way valve which comes back out of that. Which way are you facing? There we go. Right, so you can hook up to both hook up to the hydrogen there, and you shall hook up to in and out up there. Does that make sense? Oops, you can hook up to there, and you can hook up to there. You two can hook together. And hook up to that. Right. You, of course, have to be red, because we're not burning things just silly here. Right, now, you will need to be wired up. I've got a green cable just there. Right. So now you're wired up again. So you should blow hot gas into there, which will heat that. This side of the pipe will be isolated, so it'll never get hotter than what we want. And because that back pressure valve will always let it out, there'll only be 5 megapascals in this side, so it should never be above 5 megapascals in there. That side is completely open. It should never overpressurize beyond 20 megapascals, which we've gotten there. Whew. Right. So you are now the heater pump. You are now the heater pump. And we're good. Right. That could have been bad. Although many people are saying, what was he worried about? That's alright. It would have been maybe bad. Switch you back on again. Yeah, so that should be set with our heater. And you are still sucking in ambient air from outside once we get that down to 0. Yeah, which we've pretty much done. You'll be sucking in hydrogen, which is not ideal, but it'll be okay for now. Right, now we're going to put an overflow, a purge pump onto this. Now this tank can be, I can just punch that straight into the waistline, which is over here. And I've got some suggestions about the waistline too. We can change that one out, because I've got some good tips on that one. Now, but let's get this one done. Now I've got a waste pipe just up there. I can hook it straight up into there. So you should be able to go onto there as a waste pipe, which is very important to paint it waste colour. Whew. And you are now our waste pipe. Now put that spanner away so as I can make sure that's not hooking up anything bad. Now I can pick it back up again and hook up that one. Now I shall need you and cutters to put power onto there. And that hooks up to the green cable, which is what we wanted as well. And you are the Purge pump. Right, I probably could automate that one day, but I probably should automate that one day. What could possibly go wrong? And 407. Yeah, even if that doubles in temperature, it's only not going to blow anything out. Won't even get to 1 kilopascal. Now I can go in there and do rejig up the tank heaters, and that should be done. Yeah. So let's go and finish that off. Actually get something finished. And we'll see how we go. Then we can start working on the atmospherics again. While our furnace heats up. I can just run a heap of ingots through it. That'll help get a bit of pressure into the waste tank. And doop. Now our code should still be right. I've just got to reconnect the new items. So the hot tank still hot tank, cold tank still right. Hot top up, cold top up, cooler vent is the heater pump. That's the one we did. Hot tank heater pump. Right. Reset you, switch on. Now. Excellent. Okay, so we've got more gas coming in there now. That is working. Now I should be able to hook up to the waste tank pressure. Boop, done. Now, it'll be you. I can hook you up to the screwdriver, the purge pump, and on. Switch that on. It purges this waste tank. Right. Now, we must be getting pretty close to being done. Seal the furnace gear. Right. Now I have some stuff here I have made already. Some coal in that one. Some iron in there. Right. I'm looking for steel. So if I put in 1, 2, 3, and the coal. Should all come into here, switch them on, switch the pumps on, and alright, melting. There's the coal. Now switch on the light because that just looks pretty. Now it's just trying to vent pressure now. It drops down. Now it says it's the hot tank's not hot enough. Now it says it's good, so it's pressurizing again. And it should, it's pretty low pressure, but it might still work. And very soon, well, we've got to get to 900. Yeah, it had to back up a little bit and have another go at it because it's realised that the gas in the two tanks is not exactly the same. Plus the gas in the cold tank keeps changing. And 899, 900, boop. There's some steel. Nice. And we split it in stacks of 50. Okay, so that is the furnace up and running. It's a bit slow at the moment, but as it gets more pressure in, it'll get better. And that is, well, not really giving us much more gas in there. It's already been used by the looks. Right, switch you off again. Probably switch the furnace off. Just leave the tank manager on, and furnace done. Nice. Right. So we've got printers fixed. Furnace is fully run. I've still got to get the sorting system out to sort all the ores on that one, so as it can just collect its own ores with the touch of a button. But we haven't got that there yet. But that'll do us for now. That is most of what we want. Now, our water. How's our water going? I'll actually grab you, because we had to go and hook the... I was going to go change that. 805, so that is definitely going up. But cooling it when we don't need to is a bit of a silly thing to be doing. So I had to go get trade, didn't I? I need some more biomass. There we go. Nice. Now while that's empty, I may as well go and move it. And whoop. And I might also put, I think I'll change the outputs on this to bring it back into the other side. Right, ooh, that's a big pile of poop. Oh, it did 22 kilopascals. I might change this one. I mean, I really don't need this stuff here. So I might just change this so as it's not producing fertilizer. We are just going to game it and just get it to produce nitrogen. It's one of the things I've sort of kind of annoyed me a bit in this game. It's not a great source of nitrogen. Usually when I play Europa or somewhere like that, I'll just mod in a bit of nitrogen into the atmosphere, so I've actually got a way of getting it. So we've got the floors. Right. You're probably a grinder, I imagine. Yep, there we go. Probably a drill. Yep, sorry poop. And a spanner. Right, so you... shit, I left those pipes outside, didn't I? Oh, well. I can still grab you. Right, so you're not needed there anymore. The cables... I can just extract the hard way. Composter. Now I could put a second one in there. Should I leave room for another one? May as well. I use a fair bit of power. Yeah, I'll leave room for another one. You can go there. Shoots. I can get the water pipes from outside. Well done. Yep. Doop. Yo. Oh. Let's grab another one. I shall leave the cooler there, although I don't really know why, because the plants are cooling the room. So you're all done. You've got no water pipes, that's right. You're still going. She'll take you. I'll need the water pipes. I'll hook you up to the water system, hot water, and then I can feed you with that, and then we can rewrite the chip, and we should be doing all right. Okay. And we're running low on pressure in there, so I better be pretty quick on that one. Right. We've got all that. Put those away before you hit yourself in the face, you fool. Now we need to go outside and get the water pipes. Alright. I did put them outside. Yes, I did. I put them in the cupboard out here. I know it's a silly place to put it in the cupboard. Sheesh. Might as well take you outside as well. The door. Meant to put the door on there. Later. I should probably get the waistline pressurizing. Whoop. Now, water pipes. Come to me. Look at all those gizmos switching on and off. Isn't that cool? But it's not what we're here for. Now, so I've got to collect you, the hydrogen thing, and probably collect you as well, and send you back to the pressurization system, but not as yet. Water, that's what I came out here for. Now you are right here. Need to hook you up to the water over there. I can probably be closer to go to the one under the floor, won't it? Water. Just you. So if I head straight down, I'll have to pull out that frame. Where are you? There you are. Now I need to go to all the way over there. That wasn't very well planned, was it? Right. Can I resist OCDing all that into a more efficient? Doubtful. Doop. Whoop. Oh, spanner. That'll work better. Right, you're now running off hot water. Now, you should not be flashing an error anymore, which is good. Which means I can now come back inside and reprogram you. Nice. Nope. Whew. Now that'll save me on having to cool the water. That'll save me a bit of power on cooling. And we should be a little better off. Not that it was really a problem, but it's less of a problem. Which you're still cooling the max. All right, I'm coming. Do. Now we're still good. We're still good. You're on. You work. Nice. Now let's try and exploit this thing. Now we've learned before that if we reset that thing before it's finished producing its fertilizer, it'll reset the progress, but still give us the nitrogen. So that's what I'm going to do. Import you. So on our code here, when you check the temperature, I shall check the volatiles, check the pressure. Right, so if the pressure is low, switch the composter on. Once it's finished its poop, switch it off. So I can get rid of all of that. So I don't want, whoops. So I don't want any of that. All I want to do is check the pressure, set less than. So if the pressure is less than 50 kilopascals, you want to switch the thing on and then off again. So if we save composter on 1 and then just say sleep for 5 seconds and save compost. It's not on, it's activate. CTA activate 1 and activate 0. Nice. That doesn't work. Okay, so let's say branch relative greater than. So if it's more than 50, I shall jump 1, 2, 3. We shall skip 4 lines. If it's less than 50, switch it on for 5 seconds, then switch it off. Wow, that's cheating big time. But hey, I've got enough poop. I've got enough poop that I can roll around in it. Ah, lovely poop. No. So we now want I moved the advanced composter. Advanced composter is back. That's it. Reset you, switch you on. Right, so it's switched on for 5 seconds, then off, then back on again. So we're good. You're happy. I'm getting free nitrogen. Well, it's not free, it still costs me water. But that's going up. The cooling is on. Excellent. So that should get me lots of nitrogen with no poop and not use up all of my my biomass. Wow, what a cheat. Right, so that's that taken care of. And well, now I guess I just got to put an overpressure vent on there now, so as I can take out the nitrogen and send it back into my atmospheric system. Right, you've not got much to eat. Oh, you suck. Cooked corn. Some rice, yummy. Why do I not have much food? I'm growing more than I've had previously. I changed a heap of the rice over to food. Right. So now the composter is not on this circuit anymore. So everything we get in here will go straight to the plants. None of it goes to the composter. So that is good. We have 900 kilopascals. Nice. Alright. So we've probably finished with you now, haven't we? So I can save some power. And put that away. Oh, you've still got a heap of crap in you. Oh, there's a heap of steel. You're holding out on me, you bastard. Yep. Fair bit of stuff. Good. Now you lot can switch off and save me some power. What are we going to do? We're going to go have a look at the atmospherics. Yeet. And yeet. And yeet. And you look important. Yeet. Right. That's that tidied up. Now, atmospherics. Let's go have a look at them. Now, do I need anything special for that? I need nothing special for that. Oh, I didn't hook up the waste pipe on my purge, did I? Yeah, I know. Stop typing. Stop typing. You probably already typed that in, haven't you? So I shall need that. Make sure we've got enough of you lot in there to do that. That's perfect. Yep. Now, how many of them will I need? That many. Macy's open on the wrong side. Now I have no need for you. Or you. Or you. Petaballs? No. Let's go. Right. You have planted. Good. Now, I was told with the filtration systems, if you have a very low percentage of something, the hydroponic system can clear it in a single game tick. So if you've got less than 0.01%, it will just clear it all in one game tick and save on our filters. So that might be a way to do it. And the way to get those percentages down is to have a very high percentage of something else in there. So our current line there is not much. But if I fill that up with a heap of CO2, like leave it as 10 megapascals in there as CO2, then the percentage of hydrogen there, which you've got 0.4%, will drop down to a tiny, tiny amount. That will allow us to do things a little bit differently. So that should mean that I could get rid of that tank and just run this at high pressure. So then there won't be any lag between the tank and that, which means I'll have to put... Or I could probably run the whole line. So that's 404 kilos. That's not a big problem. Okay, let's just get rid of... I can get rid of you. Oh, that's going to upset everything, isn't it? Well, just... let's just suck all that out then. You're going, you're happy. Right, so you... I don't need any more. So we're not going to have a tank, but I need the data port from it. So I can actually hook it up from there. I can actually get rid of that one. So I can actually get rid of you as well. And I should just hook that line up directly to that one. So there won't be any cooling on that. Right. So now, all we've got in there is CO2 and pollutant. Because everything else, being such a tiny number, because the pipe now is now huge, is just being, well, and having the things switched on, is just sucking everything out. But here comes the sun. Is that good or bad? Nope, green light on the storm warning. I probably need to put up a storm alarm, don't I? We'll get there one day. Right, so now I have a waste analyzer, which I can use instead of the tank. Right, so if I measure the percentages of everything in there and just extract them when they have a very low percentage, we should be good. So we shall start with just putting those away. Grab you, import you, edit. Right, so we're looking for CO2. Now, we are going to set the alarm, activate if we need to. So now we are just going to set that for, say, 10 megapascals. That's quantity, confirm, export. Right, so now I've got to switch you because I don't have the recycle tank anymore. It is now the waste analyzer. Put you on. Oh, nope. 35. 35. Okay, so the analyzer can't do quantity. It will have to do pressure. And should I just switch? I'll just switch it on. Don't worry about the ratio. If it's more than 10 megapascals, it should be carbon dioxide. Right. So all I really need is that. So if it's more than 10 megapascals, switch it on. Right, so it's going to take a while to build that up. export. So yeah, you're not going to switch on at all. Not for a long time, because we've got nowhere near 10 megapascals in that pipe. Yeah. Right, but so you import, that'll be the same. It's not a recycled tank. We don't want to worry about that or that. So we just worry about the ratio of oxygen. If it is more than 0.001, it's going to be less than 0.01%. So it's 0.005, so it's half of that. Confirm, export. You can go into there. And I shall need to put the recycled tank to the waste analyzer. Well, you're still on most of the time, aren't you? That's not really saving filters. Oh well. You import, edit. So you shall do the same thing. It's just a ratio of nitrogen. We don't need to multiply them. It's just 0.0005. It's a 0.1, 0.01. Come on, crappy editor. Confirm, export. Yep, so, sorry. Waste analyzer. Really? No nitrogen. Oh, there we go. Okay, that got real annoying real quick. Right. Yeah. Import, edit. You shall be the same. Just the ratio. Don't multiply it. 0.005. 0.0005. Oh, I don't know. Export. I'll have to look it up again. You are the waste analyzer. Yeah, there won't be any of that in there. We haven't hooked it up yet, have we? Now, you, my friend, now how have we messed you up? Edit. So you are the coolers. Gas sensor, the waste sensor. Our recycle pump, we don't have that anymore, do we? We're still running the cooler. So we run the cooler when we can. The recycle pump, we don't have anymore. And that should be good. Right, you're running again. Yep, try you. Right, so you're cooling down. You're being really irritating. But now, I have two pipes, different colours touching. Ah, no! But I should be able to hook the output of the hydrogen and everything. Well, I suppose once I build up some CO2 in there, I should be able to hook the output from the blue room, probably put an overpressure vent in the blue room to blow all the nitrogen and hydrogen into here where they'll be collected. Because I've still got bugger all nitrogen, 4 megapascals of oxygen, nice. And CO2 won't be collected for quite a while. And plus, if this is at high temperature, high pressure, whenever I blow small amounts of gas into it, which are hot, it'll be absorbed by the temperature that's already in the pipe. So hopefully that can all be controlled by the coolers. I may have to add more in, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, temperature's going up, temperature's going down. Good, so it's 32, 33 kilopascals, not much. We have got hydrogen turning up, but it's a tiny amount, so it's not switching on. Right. So you are running. I can probably pump you up in temperature and pressure. 6,700 degrees. Yeah, that's hot enough. You're still trying to fill those tanks. Good on you. Right. That should be just about it. I can start building the ore sorting system and a rocket out here, and we should be good. Nice. I think we've made progress. I think we actually have made progress. Why should I say that like it's a surprise? And I'll put my door on here as we go. You go there and to drill. Yep. So I can put you into there. I believe if it's facing me that way, it should go into there. You and the welder. There we go. Now I just need an interior door. What do they need? They need plastic or something, do they? Yes. Door. Come on. Interior doors. Plastic sheets. Cool. I shall grab them because I don't have any. Boop. Door. Interior doors. One of them. Plastic sheets. I need 2 of them. Doop. Awesome. And not a glass door. Triangle door. Yeah. That's there we go. Or should I leave that as a warning door? Danger door. So now if something goes wrong, I can still close that one off, seal the passages. But now I can close the door and make the place look tidy. Because I've forgotten to put a floor down. I don't have a spare one with me. I'll put them outside. No! Awesome. So we have that done. We have got to get something to do in that room still. Oh, I've got to have some pot plants. I want some pot plants in this room. Because pot plants are cool. Not as cool as graphs, but they're still cool. How about... Yes, I know, he's building lockers. That's not a good sign. But don't worry. They're not for locking stuff. How about we reinstate some essential stuff. Corner locker, short locker. If we put in maybe there, I can put in a bar. Yep, that'll do. I'll need a bartender, some bar stools. 3. Wow, they're expensive bar stools. And of course a bartender. God. Expensive bartenders. I've got 2 things ordering stuff now. How are you going to handle that? Oh wow, you managed it. Nice. Oh, they're not in that. What am I doing? Well, maybe a couch there. Whoa. There's stuff in the way. Who left that there? It's, what's it called? Furniture, I think. That's the one. Damn, that's just as expensive. So if you're done, get me a bartender. There's one of them. What else do we need? Dupe. Whoops. Dupe, I said. There's my bartender. Couple of bar stools. Maybe one for the bartender. Now this is going to be the trick, isn't it? Ha! That'll give you a bad back sitting like that. Whoa! Try again. No, turn around. No, turn that way. There we go. Okay, maybe I might try a couple of times later. That's about all we got time for today. So until next time, happy building. See ya.